In the words of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj, the way to truth lies through the destruction of the false. To destroy the false, you must question your most deep-rooted beliefs. Of these, the idea that you are the body is the worst. With the body comes the world. With the world, God, who is supposed to have created the world, and thus it starts. Fears, religions, prayers, sacrifices, all sorts of systems, all to protect and support the little me, the child man, the individual, the person, frightened out of his wits by monsters of his own making. Realize that what you are cannot be born nor die, and with the fear gone, all suffering ends. Shri Nisargadatta Maharaj. Let's start the dialogue. Visitor, you keep talking about knowing your true identity, your true nature. How does one find one's true identity, one's true nature? Maharaj, now tell me, where are you? Visitor, right here. I am sitting in front of you. Maharaj, you mean you are present here? Visitor, yes, I am present. Maharaj, do you know that you are aware? Visitor, aware of what? Maharaj, things, people, sounds and smells in this room. Visitor, yes, it's obvious. I am aware of my surroundings. What is so special about it? Maharaj, you are present and you are aware. You have this sense of feeling, I am. These are the facts, and these facts are already known to you. Visitor, yes, I know I am present and I know I am aware. There is certainly a feeling of I am. Maharaj, your presence and awareness, they are facts beyond doubt. Visitor, yes, so what? Maharaj, this is self-knowledge. Self-knowledge is not something to be gained or attained or sought for. Visitor, oh, Maharaj, these qualities of being present and aware are your qualities. They are your true and undeniable qualities. No proof is required from your own standpoint. Visitor, yes, no proof is required because from my own experience I know that I am right here and right now and I am aware. Maharaj, that is why you can be called presence awareness. Visitor, how? Maharaj, because you clearly are this presence awareness. All other kinds of knowledge is acquired by mind only after you came into being. And you came into being at the time of your birth. This other knowledge or secondary knowledge has no doubt has lot of practical value in daily living. Such knowledge can only be known to some level of certainty, but it is never beyond doubt. And there is nothing spiritual about saying it this way. It is just trying to stick to the facts, to be precise, to point out what you really are in all of this. Visitor, okay, so what? Maharaj, because what is being pointed out is so clearly and obviously you. It is not something else or someone else that is aware and listening to this. It is you. This is the most important self-discovery. It is self-evident. Visitor, understood. Well, then what is all the fuss about? Maharaj, the first is about this idea that majority believes that this awareness is only a quality possessed by things, that is, objects or matter, by individual, by a person. In other words, the common belief is that, and even scientists believe so, that the awareness is the result of matter. Matter first and awareness next. But to such people, let me ask, can the individuality be perceived without being aware of it? Visitor, no. Maharaj, good. What are these so-called individuals in reality? Visitor, I don't know. Maharaj, you do know. Visitor, how? Maharaj, ask one of these supposed individuals who they are, and what comes out is just utter nonsense. Visitor, how? Maharaj, a name, a profession, the location of where this body was born, race, religion, none of this is who you are. Visitor, why? Maharaj, because none of that is present or aware. Visitor, what do you mean? Is your name aware of itself? No. Is your profession aware of itself? No. Is your race and religion aware of itself? No. Is your place of your birth aware of itself? No. On and on it goes. Answer is no, no, no. Because none of that is present or aware. And you already know that whatever it is that you are, that is what is present and aware. Visitor, I never thought it this way. Maharaj, it is only the mind that keeps giving credence to the knowledge it has acquired, to the concepts it has built. And what is mind? The mind here simply refers to this recurring thought process, the problem solving process, the planning process, the ruminating process. All of these refer to some concept of you as a thing or objects that happens to be aware. But how a thing or object can be aware? This is the big question. This goes against the fact that you aren't really thing that is aware, but you are this presence awareness itself. Let's find out what else can be called you. The mind has no shortage of ideas around this. The body, the brain, some soul or self, they are all fuzzy concepts. Visitor, how do you say that? Maharaj, is it not an observable fact that what constitutes a body is constantly changing? Visitor, yes. Maharaj, what part of brain is sentient if it is all made up of insentient matter? And what are the soul and self other than belief in individuality attached to the reality of you? They are taking what is real, this present awareness, and attaching to it the idea that what is real is somehow owned by an imaginary entity which itself is constantly changing. That is our body mind. It's a limited self entity and it cannot be true. This must be deeply understood, else you again fall into mind's trap. Now, an individual, when you ask, "Who are you?" has no reply. He can only ramble on about unrelated matters. When the mind acknowledges that you are not the body, nor anything inside this body, nor a self, nor a soul, that is the threshold, that is the beginning of deeper understanding. When all that is left and understood that this objective stuff is not you, the only subjectivity that is left is truly you, and that is presence awareness. the fact that you are. This is the truth. That is what you are. The process of negation can only go so far. Visitor, I am still trying to get what has been said. Maharaj, you should acknowledge and affirm what is real, your true qualities. You know you are present, you know you are aware, and you cannot deny your own reality, the reality of this presence awareness. Initially, the mind may keep wrangling with the idea a bit longer, but don't turn to it for its opinion. It might bring up things you still care about, like the idea of death. It will question the states of being unconscious, but those are just the states where the mind is absent. You remain still present and aware. For when the mind stirs and there is a dream, or there is a waking up, or there is a birth, you are there to witness this. You remain still present and aware. Without the presence of awareness, there can be no experience. Let me repeat, without the presence of awareness, there can be no experience. No first experience or any subsequent experience. Visitor, if this presence awareness or the feeling I am is what spirituality is all about, why is there such a big fuss? Why talk of bliss and ananda and nirvana and heaven and of moksha, of liberation and of self-realization? Maharaj, it is because when the mind is focused on the false idea of you, it keeps fretting and fussing and panicking and raging and grieving over its idea of you. This is samsara. That's hell. That is suffering. That is why humans suffer. In the absence of wrong ideas and identifications, there are no real problems, and there is peace and contentment and lasting fulfillment. And that is why your full name is Presence, Awareness, Peace, or Being, Consciousness, Bliss, or Sat Chit Ananda. You do not need to seek peace when you are the peace. It is only the seeking, whether spiritual or material, that need to wind down into the samsara, that is dual world. So, just simply recede, and recede. Know your true nature, that is you, present and aware. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Visitor, got it. Maharaj, did you get it really, deeply, or only your mind is telling you so? Or you just simply started believing it? Then I am warning you that you did not get it. No beliefs are necessary. Get yourself convinced and find out yourself. Visitor, I really understood, Maharaj. Maharaj, great. If not, go back to the start. Go through the dialogue repeatedly. Get yourself convinced. Experience it firsthand. That is you, present and aware. Sat Chit Ananda, being, consciousness, bliss. Sat Chit Ananda, being, consciousness, bliss. Sat Chit Ananda, being, consciousness,